The Roaring Twenties would become known as one of the greatest times in all of American history. It is what came after the 20s, however, that ushered in a new age of hopelessness in the United States. After the stock market crashed in the 30s, people didn't know how to earn money. There were no jobs, and people couldn't support their own families. Poverty was everywhere. The worst group to be hit by poverty were the African Americans. Many moved to cities to find work, but were discriminated against. This unfairness towards black Americans triggered a series of riots, most notably in the city of Harlem. African Americans would play a huge role in the near future.
How did African Americans affect industry in the United States of America?
Well, when World War II broke out, America was not initially involved, but the United States did supply weapons and supplies to allies fighting the war. And when the president enlisted a mandatory peacetime draft, African Americans were needed to work in the factories to make supplies because most of the men and women that worked in the factories were busy doing other things for the war.
But before the war had even started, Hitler had planned to show Aryan superiority to the world. In 1936, Germany hosted the Summer Olympics. Hitler's plan was to show the superiority of the Aryan race, and Germany would have won most of its events if it wasn't for Jesse Owens.
So, who are you?
I'm Jesse Owens. I competed in the 1936 Summer Olympics in Berlin, Germany. I'm from Ohio and won a gold medal in the 100-meter dash.
So how did you feel when you competed in the Olympics?
Well, I felt great when I won. It's like heaven. I proved everyone wrong. I proved Hitler wrong. When I won, I saw him turn around in disgust. When I came back home, everyone loved me. I didn't win because I'm black. I won because I'm human. Just because I trained harder than everyone else. That's why I won.